everyone, welcome back. Today I have a very fun craft that's beginner friendly, and I am so excited to give this a try. I have not tried it, but I just was thinking one day and decided to maybe give this a try, record it, and see if it goes somewhere. So I gathered all my supplies right now, so let's get started. Are you like me that you have discovered junk journaling and you are amazed, and then you Google junk journaling supplies and everything's like expensive? I'm not saying everything, because we have, Temu and Shein and AliExpress, and yes, we have a couple places, but still shipping is expensive, and we want to get our hands on, and sometimes ordering from those shops takes forever, and you're like, okay, it's gonna be like 1,000 years until I get my hands on. Well, have no fear. I have a simple solution for you to get your hands dirty and started into junk journaling. What I've said many times before, the main purpose of my account is to craft without having to spend such a big buck, without having to spend on high-end, high-quality items. Yes, it would be nice to get those items, but until then, especially if you just started, don't overwhelm yourself with how much there is out there. Start with what you have at home. So I will be making a junk journaling video with things you can do at home, but consider this one of them. So, ephemera. Bless you, kitty. Who doesn't love ephemera? Tim Holtz, there's Echo Park, there's so many, designers and types of ephemera, even some that are, very cheap, some that are, very fancy. But you don't have to buy that ephemera to start with, or even if you've been junk journaling for a long time and you're struggling finding an ephemera that works for maybe that junk journal you're working on, and you just can't figure out what to do. Hopefully these ideas will give you some ideas. Hopefully you will pause this video and craft with me, or maybe you'll watch the whole video and then try it out. If you guys do, please comment down below, let me know. Tag me on Instagram, tag me if you're in my Facebook group. Please post it and show me what you guys made. This I've been doing for a while, until I realized I'm basically making my own ephemera without even realizing it. So I already said let's get started, but let's get started. Okay, so if you started, you probably have started doing this, collecting packets and boxes. Yes, I really love the cookies and cream Pop-Tarts from Walmart. But you have probably started collecting a lot of boxes, and maybe, especially cereal boxes, and maybe your stash is starting to pile up a little bit, and you're like, I have more boxes than ideas right now. I'm guilty, been there, done that. Luckily I just did a bunch of projects, and I was able to minimize my stash a little bit, but I still have a lot of these boxes and packages. So I decided to give this a try. Like I said, this is me trying it for the first time, seeing if it actually works out. I think it will, since I've kind of done it before, but I've not done it with certain supplies, so we'll see how it goes. I refilled my glue bottle because it was low, so that's refilled. So I will be using fabric tack. You could use a glue stick, Elmer's white glue, any kind of glue, okay? The point is to just have something adhesive enough that will make it stick to the cardboard box. Okay, so we are making our own DIY ephemera. I used to say ephemera, but if I'm correct, the correct term is ephemera. If I am wrong, please correct me down below and be like, girl, you're saying it the wrong way, and I'll say it correct next time. But, yes. So, I also have these pieces from when I was making postcards out of soda boxes. So I have these, and I also will be including some playing cards because I thought I've never tried this one, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing I'll be using is stickers because I've never tried it. So I have this sticker book and the sticker book. It was the nearest ones I could reach, so, and I haven't used them in like forever, so I thought I would give these a try. This one's from Dollar Tree, this one's from Walmart, I want to say Walmart. Okay, so let me go through and actually find a nice one that will give me like a vibe. These are so cute. I forgot how cute these are. Okay, I'll do this one. Yeah, I'll do this one. Okay. So stickers. Stickers will work perfectly for in creating your ephemera because they're already sticky, especially if they're brand new stickers or they're really good quality stickers. All you really need to do is adhere it the best you can to an even surface. You know, just make sure it's even, it's not that bumpy or wrinkled, and there you go. And then you just cut it, die cut it with yourself, or use a machine if you'd like. I'm not sure how the machines work though. And then you have your own ephemera. So I'm gonna cut this real quick and I'll be right back because I do have hand trimmers. It's gonna take me a little longer, so it's best to just come back. Okay, and I am done. It's not the best, but now I have a nice piece of ephemera, and it's thick. It's not super thick, but it's thick enough that I can actually do a more heavy-duty craft with it. I can distress it, and then the back is cardboard, but you can always line it with a different colored paper. But now I have my first piece of ephemera, and stickers are always your way to go because, especially if you're starting, they're perfect for you know, not having to worry about the glue and all that. And here's another one. This one's more like animals and stuff, but that is one thing you can do. The second thing you can do is actually use paper ephemera. These are tickets that I purchased a few years back. I want to say it's from Dollar Tree. I honestly do not remember. And you can use these as ephemera. You can either tear it or keep it in two. I'm going to, should I cut it? I'm gonna cut it. Okay, so now we have the one piece, so I'm gonna glue it a little bit and adhere it to, you can also use double-sided tape or what's called score tape. If you want more information on score tape, I can do a little like episode about it. Because that was my main tool when I first started, before I started using actual fabric tack. So we're gonna, the reason why I do it on the edges because then it's easier to cut instead of having to cut like here in the middle. You can actually use more for more different types of ephemera. So I'm gonna do both actually, just to have them. And yeah, so you can line the back with different types of paper. You know, it doesn't have to be just a cardboard. Now if you're gonna just grab the item and adhere it into your scrapbook, then that's, you don't have to line the back. Okay, now so now I'm going to trim these, and oops, I'm off camera. So I just adhere them. I'm going to cut them real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. I've cut both pieces. I am so excited to use these because I think that they would make really cute like small tags. So now we have our second ephemera that we could do. So stickers was the first one, and now little paper pieces such as ticket pieces. Going on with that, you can also use little sheets like this. I mean, this is already considered ephemera, but if you want to reinforce it a little bit and actually make it a little thicker, you can always adhere to cardstock, a little like a thicker cardstock, or just thin cardboard. So I'm going to use this one, and I will separate them as well so they can be 2 pieces on its own. Okay, so I will adhere them real quick, and I will actually, I can do that on camera. That's fine. It's the cutting that takes forever. Okay, so okay, we're adding glue. Sorry, my hands are starting to shake because I was doing I was folding some things, and I guess my hands did not like that. So note to self, take breaks when folding things. I wasn't even folding laundry. I was folding plastic bags from like the store. I just kept tucking them into bags and bags, and then it just became a huge pile. So I decided to grab them all and actually fold them and, you know, stack them in one bag. So after having like 10 bags of just tucked in stuff, now I just had 2. And I put one in the car, so when I go grocery shopping, I can just use those bags. And then the other one I left here in case I want to use it as trash bags. But I did that, and it was a lot. So my hands did not like that, but it had to be done. So now that this has been adhered, I'm going to cut it, and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry if this is off. I bumped it and it moved, so sorry about that. Okay, so I am back. Look how cute these pieces look. And you can always stamp the center with like the letter stamps and put like the word hello, or a sentiment like hope, peace, love, care, or even for the holidays you could put like a Merry Christmas here, and you can make these as tags for Christmas, and you can just hole punch them or just adhere them into your gifts, or even just use them for junk journaling like I will. So these pieces are done. Very simple. You can just distress them. I will not be doing that because it will take a long time, and I have a lot to show still. So third idea, you can use actual pieces of paper, decorated paper. Okay, and now putting into the actual playing cards, you can actually decorate these with scrapbook paper or even like pieces of ephemera. I've had these jumbo playing cards since forever, and I've never used them because I always forget. And here's like a size difference of how it was like 2 or 3 times bigger than. But yeah, so this is a very nice and sturdy material. An idea I have seen online is people decoupage napkins onto the top of the playing card piece. Then they distress it and make it look vintage, especially if you're using a light color napkin such as like white, or maybe like a khaki, or like, you know, beige. That will help it look a little bit more vintage, but you can always use different colors and decoupage it, and then the back could work as the ephemera itself, or you can always just cover this with writing paper or cardstock. So what I want to do is, I have this notepad. I literally got it from Amazon, like it's been forever, and it kind of already looks vintage as it is. So oops, it's unsticking already because, like I said, it's been a while. A good part of it fell. Oh well, anyways, so I've had this for a while, and I thought it would look really nice if I actually got this corner piece right here and actually adhere it like so, and then I'll have the little writing piece, because it folds right here, little writing piece. So I'm going to do that real quick and see how it looks. For this, I think I'm gonna actually put glue on the card and then just trim it from there, because I think that'll be easier than just trimming the paper and then adhering it. The reason why I'm adhering the back is because I actually like the card like number and stuff, so I want to keep that. But of course, if you prefer the backing design to be pretty or whatever, you can always keep that. It's all to your liking and to the project that you're actually making. So I am adhering this right here. It's a little off, I think. There we go. Okay, and that's the really cool thing about wet glues. It's that it's pretty forgiving, so it gives you a few seconds to actually, you know, slide it and move it around and actually fix it, compared to like tape. And but of course tape is a quicker solution if you need something to be dried like right away. And that is a reason why I like fabric tack, is because it dries after a few seconds. Like it's already drying, so I can cut and not have to worry about it tearing because it's wet or it's too wet. So I'm actually going to talk and cut this time because it's a simple cut. But like I was saying, you can literally use these and make your own tags. I love adding writing paper or some sort of space where you can add something into your project, especially if you're doing something for like memory keeping or like a photo book or something, and you want space to write like what that picture is about. So, and look how it looks. It looks so nice. The flower decoration looks really good, and now I have this extra piece that I can use it for something else. Oh, let's use it for this. So it's gonna be a sideways writing. So I'll do the same thing. I will adhere it to this. Sorry, my thing is sliding off. There we go. So just adhere to this real quick. Okay, making sure that the edges have enough glue, and then you kind of like just doodle on the center, and then okay. Now this one I'm covering the backs because I don't really like the fact that it says the logo on it, but that's just me. Okay, I mean I did the back for the other one too, but this one I just don't like the logo, and I really like just the fact that this is like a regular card. So this is another idea for a little tug spot item that you could use for ephemera. You can literally hole punch this and actually make it like an actual tag. I think I might hole punch this one because of the edges. Just really looks really nice. So oops, it looks like I was off by a little bit. Let's see if I can slide it. I did work, but it needs a little trimming on the edge. Okay, I almost got it. I'm missing this edge right here. Okay, so now we have this piece that we can use, and I'm going to hole punch it. Let me see, should I hole punch it? I'll hole punch it this way. So now we can hole punch it, and then you can add a little piece of twine, or even, oh, let me see if I can find the center. I'm gonna say it's like right here. Okay, so now we have a little tag, and we can put a little piece of twine, a little piece of fabric, and it's completed. I would probably distress this just to make it look a little more, you know, completed. But and then here, like I said, this could work as a gift tag as well. You can always write happy birthday, Merry Christmas, or anything, and just add it onto your thing. Or if you're working on this as a memory keeping or as a photo one, then you can write, this was on July 8th, 1995, and then you can glue it and put the picture next by, and then when you go through the book, you'll know that this was on that date. And then you can write Ethel's first steps, and then you will know that this was the picture of that. Especially if you're a parent and you want to really you have a lot of pictures and you just want to put them together and memory keep, make your own scrapbook, this is probably a really good idea because it's really thick and you don't have to go and buy expensive cards or anything like that. And I'm literally using from the items that I have at home. So now you have two pieces that you can literally just use. Well, you have all these other pieces too, but for writing wise, now you have these two pieces that you can actually use into your junk journal. And then I forgot to include these ticket cards, but basically they fall under this same idea where you use pieces, paper pieces. I mean, this is technically considered ephemera already, but if you're gonna really use it for junk journaling, you really need sturdy material for certain pieces. And if you're gonna be especially making it into a tuck spot, the constant in and out is going to wear the paper down, and then it'll eventually crinkle or bend. So adding some reinforcement to it would actually help. Like I said, I'll probably cover this with paper and it'll look a lot better. But just keep in mind that when you're using paper items, if you're going to be doing something that is consistently, you know, being tucked in and out, it's better to just reinforce it a little bit better. And then the last idea I have, I will not do it because I do not have the items on hand right now, but I'll probably insert an image right here. Basically, you grab a white piece of paper or a light colored piece of paper, you adhere it onto the item, then you stamp. You stamp your items, preferably in a darker color. You stamp, let's say you do 3 stamps right here, 4. You cut them up, and now you have little pieces of ephemera. And the cool thing is that you can cut, let's say, into a tag shape from this and just stamp something here in the center, or do like a little collage, and it'll look extremely cute. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching, and thank you for the 300 subscribers. I am so excited to show you guys more ideas that I have, especially for the new year. I have so many ideas of what I'm going to be doing, and I will be launching my file folder series. So if you like crafting, make sure you go to the store and purchase those file folders, because I'll be giving you many ideas. Until next time, guys, bye. Also, make sure to check my Patreon real quick, okay, if you're interested. I would really appreciate that. But yes, bye.